I'd stare at the same unfinished panel for hours, redrawing the same line over and over, rewriting the same story over and over. Nothing getting finished, running in circles, surrounded by unfinished projects. That's burnout. The kind that eats your passion alive. I knew it wasn't from any lack of effort or not wanting to improve my results. You're just getting nothing in return except pain and torture. The harder you work on your art, the further away the finish line is. Like every attempt, every new idea, every brushstroke just pulls you further and further in this unending tunnel. What used to be exciting now fills you with dread. It's a burden, which is weird, right? Because this is your passion. You shouldn't be filled with so much fear and dread, like what's going on? You kind of want to do it, but you kind of hate it. Deadlines keep slipping by. Dreams begin to rot away. Days stretching out like it's forever, but nothing getting done. It feels like a curse. You wish you didn't care so much sometimes. Because the American psychos out there, they don't have to worry about any of this. This whole needing life to have meaning shit. They can snort their cocaine, they can bang some hookers, destroy the world, and sleep like a baby. It's not your fault. I know that feeling because that was me. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just stuck in a cycle that you can easily escape if you just know how. I'm Prometheus, I've been making manga for the past 8 years, and here's my 3-step process for permanently destroying burnout. This is a huge mindset shift that will help you escape this crazy purgatory hell of doing nothing and feeling exhausted all the time. And here's why. You don't need more time, you need less of it. But I literally have no time. I'm getting hit with stuff left, right, and center. Everybody's dragging me away from my purpose. I have way too much shit to worry about. Well, even better. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, listen, right? Let me ask you a very obvious question. Which do you think is better? One 1-hour session or 6 10-minute sessions spread out through the day? Which would you choose? And let's be honest, right? In like the first 15 minutes of that 1-hour session, you'll probably do way more than any of those 10-minute sessions combined. That's the truth. The difference is exponential. It's like the sun, right? It's giving out so much energy, but it's going everywhere. So you kind of feel it. It's a bit warm, right? But if you get a magnifying glass and you focus that little bit of that sunlight, you can create fire. That's the power of focus. It's all about your focus, not time volume. That means no podcasts during your 5-hour drawing sessions and no binge watching shows in the background. And that's been backed up by science from multiple angles. First of all, you work to fill up whatever time has been given to you. This is known as Parkinson's law. If you choose to do something in a day, you'll take the whole day just to do it. If you choose to do something in an hour, you'll do it in that 1 hour. So here's what we do. If we actually section off a clear-cut 1 to 2 hour window for you to do your work, and then you put it down and you go do something else, you'll actually get way more work done. But Ayman, what if I don't finish it in that time? Doesn't matter, because there's diminishing returns. It's more important to teach your brain to respect your time. And there's 2 big wins from this. It's gonna come out way better when you do it all at once. It's counterintuitive, but it makes perfect sense. It goes back to that whole example of the 6 10-minute sessions versus the 1 hour, right? Your brain was paying attention for the entire process, so it's gonna come out being a lot more cohesive and complete because your focus is much better. And second of all, this leaves you more time for rest, which again is backed by science to improve your focus. The better you focus, the more time you have to rest. Here's a book for you. It's called Rest. It shows that anything more than 4 hours, anything more than that, and it's already suboptimal. So getting those 4 hours down should be your number 1 priority, because everything else past that is diminishing returns, proven by science. So do your 4 hours and move the fuck on, because you're gonna be way better off for it, right? You're gonna rest more, which is gonna improve your focus, which is gonna help you make way better stuff. And I know what you're thinking. But Ayman, what about the hardcore, tortured artists that labors for endless hours trying to make the perfect masterpiece? You're telling me these guys don't succeed? Don't take my word for it. Here's the most creative, most obsessed, most successful, world-renowned director, David Lynch. Rest in peace.
It's just common sense. Suffering reduces, it's the enemy. Negativity is the enemy of creativity. It's common sense. If someone is depressed, they say they don't even feel like getting out of bed, let alone working.
So let's kill this myth once and for all. You don't need to suffer for your art. You need to be happy, because happiness is the number one productivity hack. If you want to be productive, do whatever it takes to be happy. Do your 4 hours and then just leave it be. It's not gonna get any better. So forget this whole workaholic tortured artist shit, because it's definitely holding you back. So what we need to do is maximize our happiness and passion and weaponize that. Because, well, what are you doing every time now? If every drawing session feels like pain, guess what that's teaching your brain? That rhymed. If it's painful every time you draw, guess what that's teaching your brain? Art equals pain, right? It's like Pavlov's dog. You're reinforcing any behavior with punishment and reward, and you're doing it backwards. You're teaching your brain to hate that thing that you actually love. Every project, until it's finished, is an unfinished project, right? Let me say that again. Every project, until it's finished, is an unfinished project. So if you're sitting there torturing yourself going, it's not finished yet, it's not finished yet, it's like, yeah, I know it's not finished. It's a pointless observation. Imagine a teacher telling you every day, every time that you show up, that you're no good, that you will never change, you're not good enough. Will you be excited to go meet this guy? Will you be excited to go learn from this guy? Will you be excited to go and improve? Or would it be such a stressful thing every time you wake up in the morning knowing that you're gonna have to fucking deal with this guy? That's what you're doing in your own brain. Again, science. It's been proven that teachers who reward good behavior are far more successful than teachers who punish students, right? Which makes sense. It's hard to focus or learn anything if the whole time you're stressing out over what's gonna happen to you. Pretty obvious, right? Reward yourself, celebrate little wins, start achievable projects and actually finish them. Tal Ben-Shahar proved in his book, Happy No Matter What, that happiness is a combination of multiple factors, including physical health, social connection, and passion. And passion is a rare thing. Okay, most people don't have a passion. It's one of the 3 ingredients to a happy life, and most people don't have that. So you should be grateful you have a passion. You should be grateful and you should protect it. You have no idea how lucky you are to have this. All that brain fog in your head, all that lack of motivation, that lack of energy, where do you think that's coming from? A lack of sleep and lack of proper diet is gonna destroy your focus. It's gonna take you hours upon hours to do something that maybe it would have taken you 30 minutes to do it. And you'll be teaching your brain that art equals pain. And you're gonna be in this quicksand where you keep doing less and less and feeling worse and worse until you quit, which is what's going to happen. That's the end result here. Are you okay with that? Because if not, then start eating some fucking vegetables. Again, it's not your fault. It's not a skill issue. You're not playing a meta character and your controller's broken. And last of all, and I know we're not the type to like this, but physical exercise, okay? Oh, but I don't really care about that. I don't have time for that, yada, yada, yada. Well, listen, all right? You don't lose time exercising. You make more time exercising. You can spend 1 hour exercising, but gain 3 hours in focus. This isn't about being hardcore. This is about being energetic and full of focus so you can keep going in the long term.